What does it mean to be a monster? And why is Ricardo Martinez Frankenstein's monster? As you know, Ricardo has been suffering from success for decades at this point. He is damn near depressed because no one can give him any trouble whatsoever. He had a whole therapy session in the middle of the title defense. More, please, answer all my expectations. We all know that Ricardo is a monster. He is someone who's crossed the line. The difference is that Ricardo is a monster who wants to become human, just like Frankenstein's monster. If you're not familiar with the plot of the popular novel, it goes as follows. Frankenstein creates a life form from non-living matter, and that life form becomes the monster. And then the monster terrifies Frankenstein so much that he dips. But the monster is not just a monster. It longs for human connection and companionship. By watching a family, Frankenstein's monster learns human behavior and language. He learns to read and becomes a well-mannered and intelligent individual. A blind man treats him with kindness, but his family drives him away in fear. Long story short, Frankenstein's monster is destined for a life in isolation and loneliness. There is no one else like him in the world, and because he's different, people are afraid of him. Sounds familiar, no? Ricardo is the same. He's literally begging his opponents to fight with all they have because he knows he'll be lonely all over again if his expectations aren't met. He is crying out for help. Ippo even said it himself as he watched him dismantle Billy McCallum. So strong. I never imagined he was this strong. Ricardo's strength is absurd for him. It's terrifying. And then he says it how it is. It must be so lonely. And that's Ricardo's biggest tragedy. He's lonely and isolated. Why can none of you understand? Why can't you see my machismo? There's a desire for connection burning inside his heart. He wants to put up a show by showing a struggle. He wants to be the underdog for once. He wants to be hurt and fight the strong boss, like a brave warrior. It's no use destroying every opponent like One Punch Man. Where is the test in that? Frankenstein's monster was tall and strong, but he wanted to be human. He even learned human behavior to fit in, but people would never see him for what he was inside. Look at Ricardo after the Billy fight. Somebody, please. He is reaching out his hand and hope for a companion, a dance partner, someone who will match his freak. Now it makes sense. If Ricardo is a monster trying to become human, then Ippo is a human trying to become a monster. Ricardo's first loss will be his last fight. He will finally know what it means to struggle and what his strength really meant all along after having a good benchmark. And Ippo will have climbed the mountain none of his peers were able to. Both end up winning. Win or loss doesn't matter in this scenario. A draw would work as well. The belt was never important to Ricardo, nor was it to Ippo. Both of them only want to know what it means to be strong. Hype the video if you can, and I'll see you in the next one.